Yes, you can have some breakfast. And with that, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Date with Daddy Dating Sim. And I'm pretty sure it's Dream Daddy Dating Sim, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Bless you, sweet child of mine. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. So let's go ahead and jump on into the game like we already have. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover? Father of the year. You won't happen to have any aspirin where I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Oh, is pickle juice good for hangovers? If so, I'll have to remember that. Amanda, what? Drink this? The pickle juice? Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. I know it's good for, I've tried, and I've been told it's good for cramps, too, for you ladies out there that have issues like I do. Except whenever you get a jar of pickles, and you start drinking the juice from it, and only sort of eating the pickles, and there's other people that plan to use those pickles, they get upset at you. So, make sure to pour the pickle juice in a cup and not take too much of it. Although, I've never tried it before, I won't try it, obviously. Give her a stern yet resigned side-eye, because if I got onto her a whole bunch, I'd kind of be a bit of a hypocrite. I eye her suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. This is correct. Inanimate objects, they're suspicious things. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. I love pickle juice, so it's not that big of a deal to me. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drank more pickle juice and helped myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, which I would never do, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya, bye! I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our sweet handshake and she's off. Let's see, I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. Dad tip 53, pet every dog. I can get behind this tip. I arrive at Amanda's school and check at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, is it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns, oh, hello, and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs on the left. Can't miss him. I head upstairs, walk around. I'm unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna strangle him. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing. I get that joke. Fully ready to give him peace of my mind when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh, hey, it's you! The other guy! Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be James. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Stop saying that. Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat on one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright. Where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Solinger's Catcher in the Rye? Not me, because we never actually read Catcher in the Rye. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he bows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Wait, did he just dab and fart? I don't friggin' know. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Alden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Oh, wow. I remember in high school when we would do that, teachers would get pissed. There's especially one that was just like, You're not dismissed by the bell. I dismiss you. If anybody gets up before I dismiss you, you're all staying late. It sucked. Remember the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Yep, that's accurate. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Ooh, that sucks. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. Which sometimes I wonder if middle schoolers are bad, but freshman high schoolers are probably the worst. Anyway, no problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student. I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but hey, didn't we just move here? How the heck do you know her grades? And why the heck are you concerned? If this is her grades from, like, the place that she was before and we just moved here, then I feel like there's something going on here. This is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
Has she been going to school even before we moved here? Have we actually been here longer than I thought? Did we do a time skip? What the heck is going on here? I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. So, okay, so we must still be in the same town. We moved to a different house. That must be it. Because, like, otherwise that doesn't really make any sense. And I guess every single time I think move, I think moving to another city or another town. I never thought that somebody would move to a different house. So maybe they moved because the other dad died, there was memories, he wasn't making as much money, the house was bigger, he couldn't quite afford it, and they moved to a smaller house with not many memories and more affordable in the budget. So that's probably what happened. Because, I mean, I'm moving like 1,000 miles away. Which, if anybody's interested, I have a U-carrying thing up for donations for that. But anyway, so we just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town. Okay, you answered my question. I feel bad now. And Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop. Thinking for a moment, I turn to Hugo. What if I could sleep with all of the dads, but not get in a relationship with any one of them in particular, like I tried to do in Mass Effect? I know that's a really sleazy thing to do, and I would never ever do it in real life, but I mainly did it in Mass Effect just because I was curious. Was it Mass Effect, or was it a different game? Maybe it was Dragon Age. No, I don't think you can do that in Dragon Age. I can't remember. Anyway. Hey, Hugo. Yes. Did you ever catch that raw... That's terrible, and that's totally something I would say.
Oh.
He's just like, oh boy, that was bad. Yes. That was so cute! Anyway, I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must have been done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. Doesn't she have her own car? Did she drive here on her own? I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. I can't pronounce anything. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. I am a lazy person, even though I love to cook. If I can just buy it, I will. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. That's kind of what I would do too, because whenever I go to the mall with certain people, I'm just like, I want stuff. Makes me feel bad, but still. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents, and that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. Also, kids are not pets, so they deserve a singular life of their own, but parents still, you know, they'll still be worried. But like I said, kids are not pets. They cannot be commanded. It's, okay. I'm sure some people understand what I'm getting at here, because there are some parents that treat their kids like pets, and they cage them in, and they reprimand them for whenever they're trying to make their own decisions and things. And in my opinion, kids are kids. You deserve to teach them, hey, this is what's safe to do, but you should also understand and respect when they get to a certain age and they want to make their own decisions. Because they're people, just like you are, even if they are your offspring, they are a person, and they deserve to make their own choices, make their own mistakes, learn from those mistakes. I can understand, though, whenever the parent's just like, hey, this happened, this is what I learned. You can take that and also keep it in mind and learn from mistakes that I've made. But you can't expect you to be like, you can never do this thing ever. And then kids to be like pets where they're just like, you know, tail between their legs and they follow orders. I mean, even pets sometimes are more like kids than, you know, commanded animals. But I hope somebody's getting what I'm trying to say here, because I feel like I'm saying it very poorly, but I think some people might know what I mean, especially if they had parents like I did. It's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. He's literally saying what I just said, so I feel really bad about going over literally what he was just trying to say. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pulled up to a stoplight and Amanda, she's still texting. I want to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Yeah, I imagine it is, but you gotta respect that sometimes they don't want to talk about it. I mean, they might eventually come to you about it, but if you nag them constantly about it, they're gonna want to talk about it less and less every single time. Trust me. Because that's what certain people like to do. They like to just nag at you until they're freaking blue in the face, and you're just like, okay, I'm never telling you, or I'm never doing this thing now, just because you freaking pissed me off. Anyway, I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to go to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I think I've done that before. I think I kind of would be I'd be sad if I was on the receiving end of that. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. I can't believe you would.
Oh.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. I mean, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. It's a legitimate question whenever he's trying to put clues together. And I get that. And I get both ends of this. Like, he's just trying to figure out things, but I also get her side where it's just like, no, I would never do that. But how is he supposed to know? He doesn't know anything. So I get both ends here. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. And I also get that, because I had parents that didn't really believe that guys and girls could be friends. And it was stupid, because the majority of my friends were guys, and I thought of them like brothers. So, this is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Dad tip number 7. Laser disc. Okay. That's the same thing I read in episode 1. Except I probably won't read it because I have to completely redo episode 1. But whatever. We arrive at the mall. A big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and elevate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. So does mine, and I'm not anywhere near your age. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I guess the bread with cheese. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Yay! He picked the same thing I did! She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic, possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
Whoa.
These are bad. These are really bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. That's usually what you have to do, yeah. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes? Oh my god. Okay, Grumps. Why did I not see this coming? Which meme? All memes. This is gonna take a while then.
Ugh.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head on her hands. Dad, it's complicated. And stupid. And also not really complicated, but mainly stupid. But also it's gonna take a while, because there's like a lot of them. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. That's pretty true. It just starts to get old. And then they like die out and then a new one pops up. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse is that that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the ones where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. Hot Topic, Spencer's, you gotta give me a name here. Even though I hope I don't get copyright material, even though I said the names. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Hot Topic. But Hot Topic and Spencer's are very similar, so. Amanda runs to the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech. Alright. I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I'm very confused. I clear my throat. Okay. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Catalyst had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing at the place that was cut off by my screen. After begging her father to take her to Dead Gotham Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Ha! Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains something I can't read. Thank you. Because my computer's cutting off the bottom of the screen a bit, and I can't move it, because I'm terrified to. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for Dad to look at in here. Dead got the oh, I know who we're about to run into. Pursue the band t-shirts. Look at ironic mugs. Check the clearance bin for hot deals. That's usually what I do. This big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for a purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Even I don't look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Hey, at least you've got some confidence. Look, this is very important to me. Yep, the vampire. Hi there. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Oh. Listen. When I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of an Edwin dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwin in nature. I'm pretty sure that would piss him off if I said that to him. Amanda trots up with me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Yeah, that happens. Amanda plops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing, rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He was obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest.